nice cold can of Marvel brand Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
That's what it looks like with the logo
Deadpool
placement.
Has Marvel's Coca-Cola
it
original taste, sponsored by
Sponsored by
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Oh,
Oh, man.
damn.
It's pretty good.
Oh no,
Oh yeah,
that's unfortunate.
it is.
Yeah,
But you love Deadpool.
I don't.
Do you love
I
him?
don't like Deadpool.
Why? What's wrong with Deadpool, Josh?
I don't think people know how to write Deadpool.
When would you say, was there ever someone that did know how to write Deadpool?
I liked Gail Simone's Deadpool run.
But that's cheating. It's Gail Simone.
It's not cheating.
She's just a good writer.
She's just good. That was actually her first job at Marvel.
Really?
She
Deadpool?
wrote, yeah, Deadpool was her first job.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Go off.
Right?
I might have to read that. I never really wanted to read Deadpool, but Gail Simone.
Right? Exactly. Yeah.
Because I love Gail Simone.
She gets comic book characters.
Yeah.
I think of a very nuanced way.
Mm-hmm.
That you'll never see outside of
Yeah.
comics. Wait, that's unfair. That's unfair. Because she's written TV adaptations of comic book characters. Like she wrote Double Date from Justice League Unlimited.
Oh my god. She just gets it.
She gets it.
That's insane. She did a Red Sonja run.
She did.
That I'm like kind of interested in checking out.
I've never cared about Red Sonja.
Except like
but I see her name on there and I'm like,
maybe I should give it a look.
You know, I'm reading this for Gail.
Yeah, like it's just what it comes down to, right?
I haven't read it yet. You know, it's kind of on theme of what's on screen.
Mm-hmm.
She has a D&D style book that she's publishing under, I think it's Image. I forget what it's called.
Okay.
But I remember watching an interview where she talked about like pitching this, and she pitched it as like her sales pitch was hot orc D&D drama.
Oh, I'm sold.
And then I saw the image and I'm like, oh, but like, well, because it's like more twinky.
Oh,
like, you know, it's a bit more, everything is like a little more effeminate looking.
Hot in quotes, right?
Yeah. I don't mean this like insulting wise, but it's like, oh yeah, she is a woman, and that means it's not an orc. That really like,
yeah,
you know, there's a difference.
It's an orc for women, not an orc for men.
Yeah.
You can only expect so much, but hey, the writing probably
great.
Good.
Probably great. I haven't read it yet. I haven't, because I keep forgetting what it's called, and so I have to like.
I was gonna ask, like, well, what's it called, Josh?
I keep having to like I'm probably gonna have to type in Gail Simone hot orc comic, like unironically.
That'll get you there, like period.
Or like find the interview in which she talks about it.
Okay.
That interview is really funny because she talks about the girl interviewing her is like, oh, are you into fantasy and role playing? And she's like, I do D&D all the time. She like Gail Simone, and she's also like, and I've been subscribed to Elder Scrolls Online since launch.
She's a real one, dude. Gail Simone is a real one. Holy shit. Oh my god. Damn.
She's been apparently on the Elder Scrolls for
since
her entire
launch.
life. No, like just like even when she was a teen, she was on like
I played
Oblivion and Morrowind.
I played Elder Scrolls Online for a total of like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I could not be bothered.
Could not be bothered. But this is what it is.
But Final Fantasy XIV, on the other hand.
You probably missed your shot to get it on sale again.
Yeah, I know. But again, it goes on sale all the time.
Yeah,
because I also have no money
there was a
right
Golden
now.
Week sale.
Yeah.
I didn't see if 14 was on there.
I think it's very likely that
15, the complete edition, was on sale for like $14, so I picked that up.
Okay.
So
that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be so fun.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah, I mean, I'll look, but also I don't have money, so.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
So yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
No worries.
No, I will. I'll worry about it. It'll happen. Don't worry, audience. I will buy Josh all of 15 or 14 so that he can play as a Hrothgar.
Yeah.
And he can experience 14
Yeah.
again after. I don't know. You played base game.
Yeah, I did.
You played base game. That's fine. Here,
I think I only made it to like level 15.
If you want, you could even. There's even like you can buy the up to level like 60, 70, or 80 just so you can get to the current game. Like you can buy to level 80 in the game.
That's so weird.
You could just buy to it.
Yeah. Okay.
And it gives you like comparable gear for the level as well. Mm-hmm. So like in case you wanted to skip everything. But you know what?
Then I don't have to talk to Ishtola.
No, she's great. Ishtola's great. I will not hear slander. Leave her alone. She's not just a character design.
So I think that's really funny, right? So I was giving a friend of mine like some extra Final Fantasy cards that I had for building a thing, and I gave them some Ishtola cards because I just had an extra playset. And he was just like, ugh, Ishtola, and I laughed really hard, right? For context and how I'm going to explain this. So this man's bi. And I was just like, oh, you hate Ishtola as well? And his response was, only straight men like Ishtola.
Wow! Aggressive!
That was the funniest
What the
thing.
fuck?
That was the funniest thing I'd ever heard.
That's insane. That's nuts, bro. Oh, man.
It do be that way.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
Okay, what were you doing? We were trying to fuck the twink orc.
We tried and we failed.
We tried and failed.
So now we're just hanging out. We're like
we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
We're just chilling out with the crew in the schoolyard.
Yeah. Exactly that. We're gonna start. I think we're trying to convince the other two to let old Dagbat here roll with the posse.
Yeah. Okay. She purses her lips, pondering as she regards this strange, masked orc, and she, and his supposed former friendship with her own, facially obscured guardsman. That word's gonna trip me up forever.
It's a hard word.
It looks weird.
It's weird, because you want to say, like, Faskskelly.
Yeah, I want to say, like, facsimile.
Fair.
Like,
that's fair. Even though there's no M in facially, I understand.
But I like look at the size of the word and how many like letters are there. I'm like, that's facsimile.
That's about the right size. That's roughly the right size, I would imagine.
This is how I read words, guys. Is what it is. There's a bit of quiet for a second as everyone just sort of just looks at each other. Truly an odd assortment of folks.
It's better this way.
Fucked up portal spells aside, I saw smoke coming from the city. Something's going on.
Yes, I also sense a disturbance in the air. Something amiss beyond even the violent interlude which hearkened my arrival. He brings 2 fingers to his temple, seemingly in concentration.
Instant transmission.
No, yeah. It's pretty good.
Perceptive indeed. The group can plainly see from their current vantage that there are several plumes of smoke rising from within the city, which is now quite a few miles away. It billows up black, evidence of fire fueled with oil, or the result of some sort of explosion. Even from the distance, cracks and rumbling booms can be heard if one listens closely. The situation within the town proper must not be getting any more pleasant.
Oh dear.
Indeed. I sense the situation within that town is not getting any more pleasant.
Amazing.
Hell yeah.
I do that shit all the time. It's
Mhm,
really
mhm.
funny.
But I always forget how like slutty that waistline is.
You just want to like grab it, huh? And see, people got a taste of this for in Baldur's Gate because you can fuck the tentacle man.
Yeah.
It's a wild scene. Pretty good.
Wild to see that game's so tame with that shit.
It's pretty vanilla for sure. Like you don't even get to see the bear like enter and get inside you, which sucks.
Yeah, it just fades to black as soon as you start getting like.
You see
It's
like some
terrifying.
clippage of the ball sack, but that's like it.
Okay.
Like-
that's fine.
Like from behind, you'll see ass, and then like you'll see some ball through the leg, but that's about it. Maybe see some puss if you're into that.
Lame. That it doesn't show more. Just have it be full on
have it be-
porn.
That would be a swerve. Like Larry just out of nowhere like sends out a huge update to the game without saying anything about it. You enter a sex scene and it's just like highly rendered SFM. They hired all of the Overwatch SFM porn artists and just made a ton of different scenes with all the characters in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
You know, thinking about it, they aren't making those. There
No.
aren't like a ton of SFM scenes of the Baldur's Gate characters.
So it wouldn't be a normal update, right? It would just be like a $50 DLC pack, and that's the only thing it changes.
Dude, they would make so much
They'd
money.
make so much money.
They'd make so much money, dude. Because you know what? I'd buy it.
I get it.
Buy it, jerk my meat while playing Baldur's Gate. Fuck it.
Right? That battle system's probably in place where you can play with one hand. You know, it's Final Fantasy X-2. Where you can play one-handed.
Just get it quick. Just while they're transforming, because it's got like the really thin strip of seeing their skin, and you're like, thigh, side boob.
Oh my god.
Oh fuck.
Where's my Final Fantasy X spinoff where your party members are Kimari and those two Ronso bullies? That's your party.
And the overdrive is the Ronsa bullies hold down Kimari and like fuck the shit out of him with the
Yes.
enemies looking like
How many
Yo,
how
what
many
the
different
hell?
dress spheres are there?
yeah,
How
it's-
slutty are those gonna be?
Look, I mean, you can get the game on PC. Just get a mod where it replaces Riku, Yuna, and Pain with Kimari and the two Ronsos for 10-2. Just replace the models. It's fine.
No,
Yes.
No,
That would be so good.
it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, man.
Oh god, why is Kimari the sluttiest character in that game? Like
He's wearing the least amount of clothes.
We can go more. I mean, like, I know that I guess I have to say when I play 14, it's
Mhm.
gonna be like go to the styles for your outfits, unequip everything.
Yeah, to the
Just
skinnies.
Rocco is just gonna be wearing his little boxers.
Yeah, the little white boxers.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, I mean, it looks really good.
No, there's a little tail harness.
Little hole right there in
Yeah,
the back.
it's cute. It's cute.
It's very good.
It's amazing.
Amazing.
Then we really shouldn't dally about here.
Don't move on. Move forward. Keep reading. Move forward. Don't you
Are
do
we
it.
Going to,
We're not.
we're gonna dilly dally shilly shally.
God, I hate it.
Our objective remains the same. Meet up with the baristas at the manor. They're a powerful house and a close ally of our own. At the very least, they will be able to provide us some shelter in case what's going on down there spills out into the countryside. Though, we do not want to appear too vulnerable. It's not like I'm disposed or... What, disposed? Yeah.
Deposed.
Deposed?
Mhm.
Deposed.
Removed.
deposed.
Removed from power.
Okay, or anything. But they might think twice about harboring me if I was.
Again, I shall ensure your safety in this endeavor, Your Majesty.
Again, thank you. I will admit, one guard, as exceptional as he has proven to be, is a rather small levy for someone of my standing. Ordinarily, I love spending time riding along with Butterscotch, but these are unfortunate times, and friends are at an utmost value. And you can come too, Dagbat. I could use some money. Oh, of course. I am almost certain that I will be able to reward you all handsomely for your services rendered today. And onward, if need be. Dag nods, then steps up closer, eyeing both of our mounts. Only 2 horses. Who is riding with who? You get a little wagon. It'll be tied to the tail of one
of the horses. Just the tail?
Yeah.
That's not how they pull them, though.
It's funnier this way.
Oh, that poor thing.
Yeah.
The poor horse. Oh, no. Oh,
Would you rather it be tied to the ankle of the horse?
No, that would be worse. Because then you wouldn't go anywhere either way.
You'd just be jerked around a lot more.
Yeah, it'd be really annoying.
Yeah, that's fine. You can deal with it. I admit, I'm a little surprised that the princess let Dagbat, of all people, ride her horse with our new tentacled friend. Though the prospect of having to ride with one of them must have unnerved her even more. She holds onto my back as we make our way through the late afternoon sun, the noises of the city, and
Tumult.
Tumult?
Yeah, that's it.
Tumult.
Tumult. The city is a tumult.
Growing more and more distant. The orc and I don't really have much time to catch up, unfortunately. Right now, it looks like he's dealing with trying to ensure Zebul's group doesn't fall off. Nailed it.
Got it in one.
Yeah. You know, technically I shouldn't be able to pronounce such a name, right?
Right. It's very eldritch, right?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Not of our mortal tongue.
Normally it would sound like ooh whenever you say it, right? Use your
Charkar Gothica, the beast that has no name.
Yo!
But you just named him.
What a fucking pull, dude.
Look, real ones will know what I'm talking about.
Only real ones know about you.
Only real ones.
What a pull. Holy shit.
It turns out his long flowing robe isn't very conducive to equestrian pursuits.
Is that like when the ponies are running and the cops
Shut
are
up.
chasing them?
I want Celestia to be like, send the equestrian pursuits.
It's literally just like humans in a cop car.
So I'm gonna sit down and watch all the Equestria Girl movies.
It sucks that I think they're more accessible than the
the
show.
Yeah, they are.
I think I've watched one of them.
I only watched the first one.
I think that's the one I watched, and it's just bad.
I watched it when it came out and was like, I get it.
Yeah.
This is a toy line commercial.
But I'd rather
To
just
compete with Monster High.
I'd just rather watch the horse show.
The
Just turn them back into horses or something, right? No, fuck no. Equestria Girls is bad.
Yeah? Yeah.
It's not pleasant to watch.
It is what it is. The princess offered to do some quick riding cuts to her garment, such as the ones in her dress, though he quickly objects to that, noting he wasn't wearing anything beneath. Despite being some sort of dimensional wanderer, as he insists he seems rather at home here. As if this realm is not too terribly unusual to him. Under other circumstances, I'd rather see something like him kept up the other side of a steel cage, making sure his motives are entirely pure before letting him anywhere near royalty. To be fair, I'd probably do the same to Dagbat, noting the company he's been keeping lately. He doesn't talk much, but whether that means he's hiding something is anyone's guess.
After traveling all morning, the clouds clear from the sky to reveal the afternoon sun. In the distance ahead, you can start to see your destination. Destination ahead. Destination is on your right.
In 0.5 miles.
I love that with Waze, you can record your own directions.
Really?
Yeah, you can, for every single direction that the AI would need to put together directions, you can record like
Your own?
Your own.
Oh my god.
That would be so strong.
No. No.
It's so good.
Has it do addresses? Or can you record your own addresses?
I think you can record your own. I know it's just like the turn by turn usually, and
Yeah.
like kind of the footage.
Turn right!
But oh, damn, sorry.
Yeah. You can talk like Sanic if you want.
Yeah, if you want. But like, I mean, there aren't very like Google Maps doesn't read the address that you arrive to, and Waze specifically just says, and your destination is on your whatever destination ahead or whatever.
Well, like, doesn't it still say like turn right onto X Drive? Google does anyway.
Google does. I don't know if Waze does. I think it just says turn right in point whatever miles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really tell you street names.
Okay, that's fair.
But
I get it.
I see. I'm having a hard time remembering because for the last like I don't know 5 years, I've had like all sound direction turned off on maps, like every single time.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to listen to my fucking music, and then it gets blocked out when fucking ass over here is trying to be like, "Ayo, turn left."
Was that the voice you have on there?
No.
Ayo, turn left.
Ayo, turn left. I'm gonna get some really like black sounding dude to record it all for me. It's gonna be great.
Oh, terrible. Terrible.
A large, lavish mansion, typical of wealthy nobility. It's surrounded by a well-kept garden and tall, sturdy fencing.
Oh, wonderful. We're almost there.
Now should the traveler feel at home whilst abroad, though one could grow accustomed to such luxury rather quickly. I look forward to recuperating from my battle injuries in your friend's abode. He pauses for a moment, peering over the strange human architecture. Though, admittedly, the ornamentation, massing, and eavework is rather performative, isn't it? I've never seen structural designs so cloying for class approval. Wow. Alright. These baristis are of new money, are they not? I've seen better.
Her eyes narrow into a stern gaze that pierces through.
Mm-hmm. Not to seem ungrateful, of course. Glad I will be to have a roof overhead that keeps out the elements once again. Despite this being a stock improvement, it doesn't seem to have adequate accommodations befitting royalty. Her Majesty deserves only the finest.
That is not what's important. This is the home of my friend, who are very dear to me. Please remember to have the utmost respect for them and their generosity.
I have lived amongst nobles and royalty alike. My behavior will be exemplary. Right, so, when you all make your way up to the front door, a guard stationed nearby notices your little assorted cavalcade and stops you.
Right then, who are you lot? Gwen makes her way forward to stand in front of the group. I am Princess Guinevere.
Okay, it's 2 names. It's so easy.
Gwenhilda.
It's not a real name, but it's 2 names smashed together.
Brynhilder.
Brynhilder. I like that name. I like that name a lot. Whenever I play a female Nord in Skyrim, I name her Brynhilder.
Really?
Yeah. Every time.
Really? Do you get a car?
Yeah. Turns into a car that's fire that's also a gun, I guess.
What a downgrade from Ifrit.
Really?
like
why Brynhilder of all things?
Like it is cool that we get a new Eidolon.
Right.
I get it. But at the same time, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, what's a Brynhilder? And what's a Hecantachir? Like, what the fuck is that?
I don't like these hands. I don't.
Hey man, the handy probably go crazy though, I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Oh shit.
Oh dear, I'll never get over Shiva's design in that game.
It's so bad. What's better than 1? 2.
The Shiva sisters.
They scissor to turn into a fucking motorcycle for the white man to ride.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's like supposed to be Japanese or whatever. I don't know.
Actually,
What's he supposed to be? I don't know.
So Cocoon is supposed to be America.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he is the white man.
He's the white man.
Hmm.
I guess that
Well,
means
all the characters are from Cocoon, technically.
Yes, but like the whole thing was like, oh, it's a cultural melting pot.
Mm.
So that's why you have like Saz being just black.
Mm-hmm.
I always assume Snow is supposed to be white because he's blonde-haired, blue-eyed, and stupid.
Yeah. And he punches things to get his way.
Mm-hmm. I always kind of assumed that Hope was Japanese, and that Lightning is whatever
European.
you want her to be.
Yeah, true. See, yeah. Hope's Japanese, Snow's American, and Lightning is yours.
And then what was it? Then Fang and Vanille
they're
are
from
Australian.
Well, Grand Pulse is Australia.
Yeah.
Everything down there tries to kill you.
It's literally the
It's
down under.
literally the down under. It's just what it is.
You have their English dub accents, which are extreme, and
But I also love them.
you would.
Shut up! You don't know shit about me. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, so we have Brynhilder over here.
Yeah.
A friend of the baristas, and invited guest for this evening.
The guard looks over all of you, and for a few moments before adjusting the helmet covering his head.
Huh. I think Captain might have mentioned something like that. Best to make sure.
The guard turns away from the group and holds his hand up next to his mouth.
Oi, Captain! We got folks claiming to be royalty!
The princess merely smiles despite the guard's brusque demeanor.
I wanted to just let it go,
You
but I couldn't stop. Like I made a sour face because that's just how it felt, right? It was like, ooh, that was terrible.
Gotta get that ambulance.
Called ambulance.
Go to Liberty.
Gotta get on the ambulance. Take me to the Liberty.
Look, guys, it's fine. That's how some people talk around here where we live. Unironically,
Yeah,
though.
it's just the truth. It's just the truth.
Even with an upbringing of decorum and gentleness, her equestrian pursuits have had her around enough loud boys to last her a lifetime.
Moments after the shout, you all hear the distant clamor of armor and some shouts of a deep voice bellowing back.
Who's yelling? This better be important.
From around a corner of the mansion, an older gentleman in full guard's armor, minus the helmet, comes into view. As he gets closer to you, you can As he gets closer, you can tell his stature is more imposing, and his armor is decorated as a man of some station.
Who are these people? You're supposed to be keeping folks away. It's the #1 priority for a doorman, to stop people from loitering at the door.
The guard that was posted at the door staggers and seems flustered.
Captain, I know, but didn't you say something about more folks coming?
The guard caption?
Caption.
That's what it says.
Caption.
I think it's supposed to be captain, but whatever. The guard captain turns away from the guard to look over you all.
See, now you should run a D&D campaign.
Uh-huh.
But anytime the word captain comes
Say
up,
caption.
you say caption and just never clarify to your players.
Yeah, and they'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, the caption.
Yeah. The guard caption.
Yeah.
Or the caption of this ship.
Yeah. It's good.
I like that. Everyone can see that he's a human. Looks to be in his early 40s, with a full dark beard that is just starting to gray in places, much like his short hair.
Right. Who are you lot?
It's getting a little hard to keep track of who's talking. Megan interrupts, albeit.
Yep.
Albad.
Albad.
Pretty sheepishly.
Yeah, it's tough because there's not really a ref or anything for the NPCs. Yeah, let me see if I can get something real quick.
No, it's okay.
Wazzy has repeatedly scribbled something on a sheet of paper. After a few more moments of him ignoring our raised brows in his direction, he rips off a portion of a paper and slides it forward.
Let's go! Look at this guy!
Oh?
Wow, yeah, that works.
He clears his throat. Wazzy. Smiles a bit as he stares at his character sheet. She takes a moment to regain her composure. Well, as I have already indicated, I am Princess Gwenhilda. Yes. Vanderban. Got there, guys.
It's pretty good.
And these are my traveling companions. She gestures to those around her. As I'm sure you have already been made aware, the baristas have invited me as a guest for the evening. Although our circumstances are perhaps somewhat more intense than originally considered.
Despite the princess's claims, the guard captain has an obvious look of skepticism on his face.
I clear my throat and step forward to stand at the princess's side. I'm Guardsman Manny, tasked with escorting the princess. And these are, I glance back at the obviously non-human members of our group. Mercenaries hired to guard her royal highness.
Kay's eyes open wider in realization before quickly chiming in. It's just as the guardsman says. Whilst our short but sturdily armored companion protects her royal highness from ruffians. It's my mastery over the psionic arts that shields her from all kinds of maladies and curses. And it's through our combined efforts that Her Majesty has made it thus far. Yet, of course... He glances at Dagbat before resting a hand on the runty orc's shoulder. I am aware that the wild nature of his orcish ilk, though this one appears to be of finer rearing, as can be attested to by Guardsman Manny. Yet do bear with us, as the customs of chivalry are...
Stop talking.
Gwen steps in front of the two. Though she definitely appreciates the concerned effort here, it may be having the opposite effect of intended. Ahem. We have traveled very far to see our beloved friends, and noting recent circumstances at the capital, it is especially important that we make our rendezvous.
Gotta really swallow that word. Rendezvous.
Why are the French the worst?
Yo, you ask him. Hey, French,
comment vous, vous la.
Yeah. Why the language like this?
Yeah, what he said.
How come whenever I'm watching a French show, a person will say like one syllable and the subtitle will be a paragraph? Or they'll just keep droning on and the subtitles will just be like, that's okay.
It's so funny.
And I'm like, how? Where is this coming from? I don't understand. Why do their syllables slur like this?
It's pretty... See, I don't know if it's that they slur. They just kind of like... To the untrained ear. Right?
No, their syllables like flow into one another in a weird way.
Comment allez... Yeah, I guess it is all kind
Yeah,
of really...
they like... It's like cursive, but in a language.
Yeah, and here in America, we don't write no fucking cursive.
Yeah.
People fucking just scribble now.
Yeah.
Man, that was the biggest lie sold to us in elementary school. You need to learn cursive. You're going to use it in college and for the rest of your fucking life.
I never learned cursive, so...
They made us learn it in elementary
It was
school.
really funny because they would tell that to all the other students. And then I'd raise my hand and go like, I never learned cursive. And they'd be like, don't worry, you won't have to use it that often.
Yeah.
And then
like,
immediately turn to the rest of the class and be like, you all need to keep up your cursive study.
I mean, I like writing in cursive, like, for fun.
Yeah.
But I only ever write, like, one thing to practice my cursive.
Oh, was that your signature?
No.
Yeah, lame.
I write out Kyrie's letter from Kingdom Hearts 2. Like the whole thing. It's just really good. It covers like all the letters and it's just really fun to write.
You didn't get to see the sheer disappointment in my face and how I turned away.
Oh, it was like a sword through the heart.
Oh. We have traveled very far to see our beloved... Oh, wait, yeah, rendezvous.
Yep. The guard captain seems to consider what you've all had to say. His eyes really look over Manny from head to toe before peering into his helmet searchingly.
Manny. I salute him.
His eyes widen a bit, and you think you see a slight grin on his lips.
I guess you can do him. He's burly.
Yes, I remember now. I'm the captain of the guards posted here for the evening, Brock Copperfield. Brock looks over the group for a few moments, and his eyes narrow just the slightest bit before returning to the princess. Allow me to escort you to the lord and lady of the house.
Of course, by all means. Please lead the way.
The guard at the front doors perks up and speaks a bit and speaks.
Captain, do you need my assistance?
Remind me, what is your post?
Doorman, sir.
And so where should you be at all times?
At the door, sir.
Well said. Stay here, keep an eye out, and shout if there's any emergency.
Yes, sir. Is there a security concern on the premise that we should be aware of, Captain?
Brock stares at Manny and seems to consider something before speaking. There's no reason to worry, lad. There was a little scare, but it's all in order now. I've got my boys posted around all the grounds. This place is already completely secure. As guests, you needn't worry. You needn't be concerned with how we handle our security. Affairs have already been taken care of. Now please, follow me. Brock opens the front doors and leads you all past the beautifully decorated foyer into what appears a grand room of comfort.
Oh, this is a nice background, though.
This is really
Well,
nice.
that's got a pupper back there.
And a boar and a deer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll end the part here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at that boat.
Yeah, right. We'll see you around, everyone.